we do some photographs together, right? Or we have conversations where we talk about life and love. Yes. Okay. When I was a freshman at college, I was an English major. And so that worked out for a couple of years until I didn't realize I was always trying to visually describe everything. And then I just walked into a photography class thinking like, maybe, I'm interested in storytelling, I'm interested in visual description and collaborating between people. So the photography professor at the University of Tennessee where I was, he was on leave when I took the first class and he was coming back. So I said, okay, I've heard he's an amazing instructor. I'm gonna give this one last shot. And it was really one of those things where like it was the right time. He turned off the light and showed some Cartier-Bresson and Diane Arbus images, and like that's when I knew I think I could do something with the medium. Right now I'm doing a book project that I've been photographing in my grandmother's hometown of Sale Creek, Tennessee, which is maybe 300 people, and it's one of those small towns, like there's a million of them. I'm sure like dying off, like the average population age is like 78. So I've been photographing this community for 10 years, and my brother is a writer and my father has written a bunch of stories, and we're making a collaborative book project together. So I really just try to service the idea first. I don't really think about like the technical until, after the idea. Most of the times the ideas that drive my work is I always feel a little bit like an outsider. And so a lot of it is, I was born into this family and into this like social group that I feel like an alien all the time. But at the same time, I like love them and I want to be able to get close to them and spend time with them, but there's no real way to do it. It's not as if we're going to be able to talk about anything like to a deep level because we're going to argue about politics. But I do want to spend time with them. So actually photography and using the camera becomes an excuse to hang out with people that I want to spend time with, but there's nothing that we have in common with except for the fact that they like being photographed and I like taking pictures. So I think that's weird. Photography actually isn't that important to me. It's like what photography lets me do, It's an excuse.